Hi folks, and welcome back to Old School Studios. In a previous episode we built a two-stroke 80cc Schwinn bicycle, and that's the bike we took to Florida. You could maybe see pictures and video of it on the Florida videos. This was before I started making videos, but I think I did an episode on it. It's a blue Schwinn. So I ordered another 80cc motor kit, and on this one I put the option of a pull starter. They don't come with a pull starter. They were like the old mopeds where your clutch was engaged. Actually, it would be pulled in. The clutch would be pulled in and engaged, and when you're driving your bicycle and you drop the clutch, it's a lever. It started the bike. So I wanted an alternate means, and I seen a video of a pull starter, and that was kind of convenient to have an alternate means of starting it. So on this one I ordered a Jackshaft, because this kit comes with it runs an additional chain on the left side of the bike, which poses its own set of problems. And the way that they have it set up is it's sandwiching your back tire's spokes with rubber and metal. It sandwiches them to hold your sprocket on, and it kind of makes your back tire jinky, and I don't really like it. So I had bought this other kit, and this bolted to the hub of the bicycle. It clamped on the inner hub, and it had spacers to hook this bolted onto the inner hub of your back rim, and it had these little blue spacers to bring it out here, here, and here, out past your spokes to bolt your sprocket on. So that got me all excited, because this kit wasn't, $25 or something. So, okay, I was prepared to do a build with that. But then I seen this other gentleman put a Jackshaft kit, which is in 1,000 pieces in here. No instructions, but I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out. So what this does, here's a bearing, a cover plate for the chain. Okay, so what this does is it gives you the whole new bicycle cranks, if you want to put them on. It gives you a whole nother sprocket. So what this is doing is coming off of the motor. Let me go back to the motor really fast. The motor's sitting like this on your bike underneath you. Here's your sprocket. This Jackshaft brings a chain from this side to a shaft with this, and the shaft will come over to another sprocket right here, going down to this that's replacing your bicycle. So you're still using your bicycle gears. So if you're putting this on like Well, I suppose that you would be turning, like, okay, let's say you had like a 21 speed. You would only be having a 7 speed. You would have to take the mechanism off that moved your chain on the front sprocket, but you could still keep your back sprocket. So I guess you could pick, I guess you could pick which gears you want. Okay, so where I'm getting at is this is a 2-stroke motor, and I could wind it out and it'll only go so fast. But if I pull in my clutch and I switch gears on my bicycle, say I'm in first gear, it's wound out, let off. This is like a dirt bike, switch gears, and then and I'm hoping I could get a full wind out in all the gears, if that's the bike I put it on. So my options are, I have a giant iguana I could put it on, or I have another Schwinn Frontier I could put it on. I have a GT that is a really nice bike. I'm not sure which model it is. I'll have to get back on that one, but it's a GT that's super lightweight, chromoly. Or I have a beach cruiser with the big chubby white wall tires. White walls, it's all murder black. But I got everything to put this on another bike. I'm going to do the Jackshaft Kit. I do have another brand new kit of one of these that I bought when I bought the last one, and it was for my son, and he just wasn't really into it. But he really wasn't into motorcycles until just recently. He was more into four-wheelers. So I do have another brand new kit. I will never be putting on the sprocket that comes with this kit, the back sprocket on the left, because it's like I said, it's sandwiching. It has a metal plate on the inside of your spokes, and then a rubber chunk of like sidewall tire, and then it goes to the other side of your spokes, another chunk of rubber, and then your sprocket, and then there's all the bolts woven through your spokes. So number one, it was hard to get your sprocket, to keep your sprocket from doing this, because you could, like, let's say you torque over here, well now this one's loose, and then you torque over here, now this one's loose. So it wasn't like you could torque them all evenly. And then it made, okay, so once you got your sprocket going straight, now you put so much tension on your spokes that your whole back tire kind of has a wobble. I just didn't like it. So that's where I had came up with the hub kit. And I was all excited about this. I mean, it was only 20 bucks, and I probably will replace the one on my blue Schwinn Frontier with this, and maybe take my back rim up to my buddy, the local bike shop guy, and have him like re-put bearings in my back because I put a lot of miles on that, and I took it to Florida and I was wrenching on it in the sand, and I'm just going to have my back rim redone. So this kit comes with everything. This is the 80cc kit, and it comes with everything you need except instructions. So you kind of have to be a little bit handy. I mean, gas tank is self-explanatory. Here's, your ignition coil. The colors on here usually coincide with where they need to be. It comes with a carburetor, like a knockoff Mikuni. Every time I've ordered one of these kits, my tailpipe came with a dent in it. Let's see, does it have a dent? Oh yeah, there it is. It comes with pre-dented, like it's brand new. I look in the pipe, it's not dirty. But somehow it has the dent, like, I don't know, I got too close to the pedals and got clipped. Oh, this was the old side cover that used to be on the side of the motor, but I already put that pull starter kit on. I bought a couple of those online. They were pretty reasonably priced. Comes with all your cables, one for your clutch, one for your throttle. Comes with your lever. So what this does is this is the lever that you put on, and then you put this lock button on. Oh, I'm trying to do this with one hand. You put the lock mechanism, so, oh, I went past the demarcation line. Alright, there, so that's locked in, so you could just free pedal your bike just like an ordinary bicycle. And but if you get tired and don't feel like it, you just boom, drop the clutch and the thing goes bah, it starts right up. Sometimes I gotta reach down, and it has a choke on well, the carburetor's not on here, but the choke, you just reach down and flip the little lever for a second and it chokes it. They have improved these. It's funny because they used to have 2 bolts on the chain tensioner right in the middle, and it would cock, and you don't want your chain tensioner to cock. So I had drilled on my drill press holes in 4 locations, so it has like it stayed like in its, you know, amperature, I don't know what you'd call it. And now they did that for me, so I'm much happier with that. Here's here's the rubber things I was saying. These are what's sandwiched. So one of these went on each side, and then this would go on there. Oops, 3 of these would wrap their way around in the inside of the spokes, and then your spokes, and then another one, and it would sandwich, and then what it was doing is just crushing on my the chains that come with these kits are very, very cheap chains. I can't remember if it's a 415, but 420 works. So my chain did break while I was in Florida, and I went everywhere on the island asking, you know, there was rental places, and nobody uses chain like that. So I'm going to make sure that the chain I put on this before this year's trip to Florida in July, and it's the end of February right now, February 24th, I think, 2021, that the chain I put on, and I'll probably throw a brand new carburetor in my bag, and maybe another spark plug from the other kit just so to have it with me, because it cut my week short as far as like cruising down the road and getting some good footage of the tropical paradise of Fort Myers Beach, Florida. Yeah, look at that. There's just never enough room. There's just always something in the way. Tools. Look at this exhaust pipe. Look at that brass heat shield I made. No, I wasn't bored or nothing. Made my own exhaust manifold. Alright, folks. I'm going to get started putting this together. This is part 1. Look out for part 2, and we're going to maybe like start mocking up the jack shaft onto the motor, and I'll probably set up a tripod and do that, so it'll be a tutorial. I know a lot of times that like I don't bring my tripod with me, and it's not so much of a tutorial as it should be showing how to do something, because it pisses me off when I go on YouTube and it's supposedly showing me, and then it showed me like, here's what I'm gonna do, and then it shows me what I did, and you know what I mean, like, here's what the video is about, but then I'm not going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you it after it's done. And I kind of do that a lot, and I notice that, but I don't bring my tripod because I don't really want to be on camera. I don't really want, I mean, not that I'm an ugly freak with a horn sticking out of my forehead, but I'm not a TV person. I much rather just yap away behind the scenes, and if you want to listen, you could listen. If you don't, turn the volume down. But, yeah, so maybe I will start bringing my tripod. I just have to strategically place it because I'm not a TV person. I'm not like Whistling Dickface. Thank you for watching Old School Studios. Please hit like and subscribe. We're always coming up with new fresh content. Have a good day.